to a
YouTube, we back with hopefully the last update on this David stuff, man. It just keep coming back. Just keep coming back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hope, like I said, hopefully this last video. I think we did 2-3 videos on this already, thinking it was going to be over, but the information just keep coming.
genuine mainstream artist. On top of his debut album, peaking near the top 10 on the charts in April, the Houston native also hit network TV with a performance on Jimmy Kimmel, and rubbed shoulders with the likes of SZA, Billie Eilish, Pharrell, Benny Blanco, and Lil Yachty, among others. All in all, it looked like the world was about to become very acquainted with his art, as droves of people either tuned in to hear him on streaming services or to see him on tour. But now, the entire planet knows him for something far darker, with both his list of famous collaborators and 36 million plus monthly listeners on Spotify learning that this budding star in their midst was possibly a sick and disturbed man. Because now, a revelation has come to light that has changed everything, as now, it seems like not just one, but two lives may be over in different senses.
Tonight, more than a week after a body was found inside an impounded Tesla registered to the singer who goes by the stage name David, Los Angeles investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, the same girl who was reported missing last year, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is the horror of the David Files. Before David ever picked up a mic, the young David Anthony Burke wanted to be a gamer and streamer. Previously among the best Fortnite players in the world, David started making music purely to soundtrack his gameplay videos. But over time, this morphed into something bigger. And after he started fine-tuning his sound, he began dropping compositions like Romantic Homicide, the very track which
Started off as a Fortnite player and made it for his background music and then blew up. Got songs with SZA, got all these monthly listeners. He doing stuff like this, man.
propelled him to success.
I love talking about Romantic Homicide in particular because it's the only song that I've ever made where everything was done in one take. Look, like the entire lead vocal, there's no cuts. The background vocals, no cuts. And the entire thing is only one lead and then just some oohs and ahs in the background. Literally every single word is improvised. As soon as I heard the first 15 seconds, I knew what I had to say. And the first word I said was, "I'm scared," and everything else followed after. It was the most flow state-like thing of all time.
So then you stay in the closet to add those backing vocals,
Right.
then one other layer, then you're out.
Literally, it's that quick. And then the rest of the process is just me hitting the three dots and then speeding it up,
Right.
pitching it up. And this is a version that's on streaming.
Obscure.
And then I would just dropped it like that.
Yeah.
Literally.
You've done it before school.
Exactly. Time for school. Right after that, I had to do like 6 assignments. It's crazy.
A dense and dark song, it was such a shift from what he had done before that this mom had her reservations about the themes he was exploring.
Whenever my mom hates something, I know it's cool. Like when I used to get up and get dressed for school in the morning, I put on this cool fit. She would like, take that off, put on a suit or something like that, you know? I knew it was cool if she hated it. I played it for her in the car. And she was like, "David, this song is too violent. You're talking about killing people in your music? No, not my son." And I was like, wait, I might be onto something, bro. So I dropped it right after that. And it went crazy. TikTok, viral, 1 million views overnight. I was like, oh yeah, we cooking, boy. We cooking, boy. So right at that moment, I was like, my mom has done it again.
And in the wake of everything that's happened since, it's hard
Do not put that on your mama, boy. We ain't gonna do that.
to not word if perhaps she foretold what was to come. Because now, this track, which he notably dropped on the birthday of a young girl at the center of this story, only adds to the surreality of this entire situation that we find ourselves in. We're in a documentary now, guys. Listening to him now feels like standing in the middle of a crime scene. This whole situation is just wild. The core of this warped tale begins with the glance inside the back of an impounded Tesla. After workers on the lot dedicated a foul stench, detectives responded and located possible human remains, a spokesperson for the LAPD said. It is currently a death investigation. When they looked inside, the body was badly decomposed and dismembered, with the police revealing that she appears to have been deceased inside the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found, while also mentioning she was wearing a tube top and black leggings, size small. Despite the state that the remains were in, the girl was identified by her mother, and when asked about the girl, she promptly said that she had a boyfriend named David. Soon, it was revealed
And they got videos together. Somebody got mad at me yesterday and was like, "How do you think he innocent? Whether he innocent or not, It look weird, bro. How you gonna ignore all that stuff?
Revealed that the vehicle was registered to none other than the gamer turned singer who recently contributed to the soundtrack for Netflix's Arcane. But to say things were about to go from bad to worse doesn't even cut it. When it was initially announced that the impounded car was registered to the artist, it was claimed that David, who was on tour at the time, was fully cooperating with the cops. Initially, the news was shocking, but by no means career-ending. After all, it was possible there was some rational explanation, but that was before the details of the victim were made public. As once the name Celeste Rivas Hernandez entered the publication domain, everything changed. A 14-year-old girl who went permanently missing around May of 2024, Celeste had been absent from her family home in Lake Elsinore for over a year. At the time, missing posters pleaded for information on her location. And while neither the cops or her family seemed to know about her whereabouts, the public now believes that David did all along. But at the time, he kept it pushing on the career front.
He definitely knew about her whereabouts. He on stream with her. Got songs about her. People in his chat was saying that he was talking to her. People commenting on his videos last year saying he's going to jail for talking to little kids. It's either only a matter of time or like a super big coincidence, which, come on, we know that's not it.
Conducting interviews 18 days after Celeste had officially been declared missing, as though he didn't have a care in the world.
300,000, 400,000. Some got millions,
Okay, so that just happened.
like that.
Okay, and then what happened?
So then fast forward like a month or two, I'm making a lot of money. My mom's like, okay, maybe the game's not rotting your brain. I start getting copyright strikes left and right from UMG. And I'm like, what in the world is UMG? I don't know what UMG is.
Yeah.
So I'm not making any money now. I got the red money sign on all my videos. And I'm like crying to my mom about it. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm not making any money anymore, blah, blah, blah. And she was like on her phone or something. She was like, just make your own music, go.
Back then, he had more people buying into his persona and journey to fame, leading many commentators to salute him in ways that they'd likely regret now. This guy's origin story isn't something extremely special, but I think that's the beauty of it as well. The average teenager making his dream come true. David is goated. But looking back, both—
No, I will say, bro, if he didn't do none of this, he had a good career. I don't fuck with that kind of music, but bro can sing. He had a good fan base. Been going on tour for like what? Since 2022, 2023. So he been famous for a while, bro. He had it all in his hands, bro. Like you said, like they said, cool with a lot of famous people. People was rocking, even though it's weird, bro. They was rocking his bloody shirts and coming to his tours, and you ruined that shit, bro. Nigga could have been big, bro. He could have easily made a smooth little 50 million.
fans and those who only became aware of him after the discovery of Celeste are freaking out at the fact that he appeared to drop hints about both his unsavory relationship with this literal child and her death itself. Among the things they cite include a scene from a music video which showed a body being placed into a trunk. Elsewhere, there was exemplary self-snitching in the form of a leaked track where he seemed to hint about withholding info about a murder of a woman.
Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car, I forgot but I've spoken too soon.
Nobody ever, bro. Hey, yeah, this I hope this is the last video. The next thing I hear should be that he in jail, cause bro, ain't no way.
In the back of a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing.
There was another from 2023 too, where he mentioned her by name. Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her clothes on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. In the next verse, he adds, Oh Celeste, afraid you will only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress. Bear in mind, this being recorded in—
Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. You can't see the full face, but come on, bro.
2023 means that Celeste was at most 12 or 13 when it was released. And considering the tone of those lyrics, that's disgusting to say the very least. As mentioned previously, David was in the midst of his Withered World Tour and still performed even as the news broke, giving out Labubus to fans in a way that can't help but to seem leering and
Labubus, my nigga. Like, can we please just all agree this nigga is a little thrown off, Lil Boo Boo?
creepy now that his appetites have been revealed.
Nigga look
Not to
like a
mention
damn
that
Lil
during
Boo
his
Boo.
shows, he had a casket as well as opportunities for fans to write letters to the deceased. Now, this might have just been theatrics, but based on everything that's occurring now, it doesn't exactly look good, does it? After initially looking to persevere as if nothing was happening, David's hand was eventually forced, and he paused his tour following the revelation of the ID, which transpired after the matching tattoo was on their fingers, which read, "Shh," was pointed out by her mother. Now, this is not exactly an uncommon tattoo.
I'm tired to keep pausing, but bro. I'm sorry to keep pausing, but bro, shh. This nigga made her get a shh. Like, nigga, this shit deeper than what it is, bro. I think bro think he was an anime character or some shit.
But given the secret nature of their relationship, it takes a far darker tone, particularly when you consider that Celeste wasn't even old enough to get a tattoo legally. As the connections between David and Celeste began to become apparent, the LAPD seized the computer and various bags of evidence from a house. And if you're wondering why his computer would be vital, it's because, by the looks of it, David had been incriminating himself online for a long time before anything came to light. In a series of leaked messages from David's own dedicated Discord, it appears that the tragic girl at the center of it all was a member. Celeste in here, hi David, Bart. And even more shockingly, it seems like their relationship was flaunted across this online space. He has a GF, her name is Celeste.
In 2022, bro, he was 12 years old.
Considering people were privy to it, this whole thing makes it feel like it could have been averted. But not only were they aware of her once mysterious fate, but actively referenced it. Drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Said a message from a user that was sent in August of 2024. At times, it seems like David actually did strive to protect his reputation, with video of he and Celeste showing him consciously covering his tracks. At one stage, she even At times, it seems like David actually did strive to protect his reputation, with video of he and Celeste showing him consciously covering his tracks. At one stage, she even called him out as a PDF during a live stream.
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my.
She mentioned something about him being like a pedophile. He tells them bye.
Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
On account of Celeste no longer being here, we can't get exact details on the nature of their relationship. But at the moment, everything points to it being a deeply inappropriate one, which led her to running away from home. And text messages alleged to have been sent from her sister confirm this. I don't want to talk to anyone. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? I don't want you to get into any more trouble. I only bled with David. But the message rabbit hole doesn't end there, with a message from David in his Discord, leading to speculation that she might have even been pregnant. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way.
She freshly just turned 15. Which means if it was a year ago, she would have freshly just been turning 14 when you talking about, y'all got a kid on the way, homie. Under the jail, bro. Under the jail.
Although he had coveted his position in the limelight, the chat logs of David provide every indication that behind the scenes, he was a messed up dude. Specifically in messages such as these that read, "Gore better than corn. I used to be addicted to watching gore vids." And now, every aspect of his life, from his bloody shirt merch to the lyrics of his songs, is being re-evaluated. And the harder that people look into the situation, the circumstances surrounding how Celeste was found just aren't quite adding up.
David Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. Called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. You could have called Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing, when you can call Tesla and get it tracked. That don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Nigga was dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got her pregnant. That's why he did that stupid shit. That shit f***ed up, man. Another one bites the dust.
Left with a gnawing sense of guilt, the news of Celeste's passing has people who had seen them together in the past struggling with the sense that this could have been prevented.
As many of you may know, a body was recently found dismembered in a Tesla belonging to David, a popular singer. Today, the body was identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Right when the picture went public of Celeste, I instantly recognized her from 2024 in April when her and David came together to a jewelry shop I used to work at. I remember this moment so vividly because When they came in, there was something off about Celeste. She was very high, and she was with David, who I recognize because he's a popular singer, but she was very obviously younger than him, and she was very out of it. I was helping her out with jewelry, and she was all over the place. So that situation really stuck in my brain, and I really remember.
Drugged up. Got this little girl around him drugged up. Trying to buy her off with jewelry. Hanging out with her, paying people off so they don't know, man. You know what he was doing.
But as it turns out, David went to great lengths to keep this all under wraps, even using his financial reserves to keep this sick bond secret. This guy is a PDF from what I've heard. My sister is now in the 9th grade, and she told me that he was dating an 8th grader, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in the 9th grade now, and it turns out Celeste's friends knew, and who would pay them to keep their mouth shut.
They're in 9th grade now? Even them being in 12th grade would be bad. They're in 9th grade now. You were talking, bro. Hold on, I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. You've been talking to them back then, and they just now get in 9th grade, bro. You know how young that is.
This idea of David putting money into keeping the situation from the public eye hasn't just been expressed by one person either. Over on Instagram, another user said that he told me he gave someone in Elsinore money because he was with a minor, and showed me a picture of it too. I didn't even know if I believed it at the time, but now I'm tweaking.
Every time I hit a bottleneck, I build a new AI employee to crush it.
I used to say that I had one AI employee working for me 24/7, but the truth is I've got a team.
And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
And while this is all well and good, it won't be much to comfort the family of Celeste, with her brother Matthew currently dropping receipts and claiming they intended to get married. This corresponds with shots from her IG stories where she appeared to be flexing an engagement ring. With that, most people have everything they need to declare him a monster. And that's before even mentioning a possible second victim named Gus, who is allegedly dead. As the news of David's alleged heinous acts circulate, the industry is churning on him, and voices like academics are even
Bro said he was waiting till she was 18 to marry her. He was trying to pre-order her.
suggesting that other big names might have similar skeletons in the closet.
Yo, I know 3 rappers that y'all love. Like, y'all would kill. Well, but like, y'all would be in turmoil if I told y'all, we're about to talk about this David guy. He was f***ing a girl who was like 14 or 15. I know like 3 Chicago rappers, y'all might consider legends. I was doing the same. It wasn't for me to talk about because nobody went to the police. I don't know if these people were true. I don't know the story, if they lied about their age. It's not for me.
This was echoed by his friend 6ix9ine, a man who has sex offender charges of his own, no less, claimed that one infamous meme-turned-rapper was passed around the industry.
At this point, you guys start going back and forth. You accused him of having with Bad Baby, who was a minor at the time.
Everybody, listen, apart Trippie Redd, there you go telling the truth again, there you go Stitch. All these rappers Bad Baby while she was underage. Come on, telling the truth again, there you go Stitch. All these rappers bad.
You accused him of having Bad Baby,
now.
who was a minor at the time.
Everybody, listen, apart Trippie Redd, there you go telling the truth again, there you go Stitch. All these rappers Bad Baby while she was underage. Come on, next thing. She knows it, they know it, but you know what? No, we like them. They can kids. They can kids. Just don't say, bro, chill. Bro, why you always gotta open your mouth, bro?
But the real question is, if these things are such open secrets, why are people tolerating it? Because if they didn't, maybe tragedies like this could be avoided, and dangerous people wouldn't be given the chance to exploit vulnerable children. Because no matter what anyone who's defending him says,
damn, boy, that is young.
That's what Celeste was, a child. But what's even more bizarre is that in the wake of the news that he was apparently in a relationship with a literal child, his track has become the biggest gainer in the world on Spotify. Ultimately, the cops haven't made any arrests or officially listed any suspects at the time, but it seems like the internet has already condemned him long before he sees a courtroom. Quick question, why is the dude who 100% underage victim not under arrest? At this moment, David's whole world is crumbling around him, and if everything that's being said is true, it'd be difficult to feel a shred of empathy for him. Whatever happens, it appears that his time in the limelight—
Look at that. He had all that going for him and he ruined it.
or being known for anything other than his alleged actions is over. And that must sting for someone who had plans to make a fortune and then evade the public eye entirely.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying? Why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I'm going crazy year after year for the next 3 years. And then on the 4th year, I retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone. In 5 years, I'm gonna be.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even saying this just to say it. Like, you know how people just say shit. Just to say shit. He dead ass. Like, got so many different interviews and clips that just make this nigga look like, bro, what the fuck?
Gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro. You'll have like the secret codes to the mansion. You can pull up on every.
What's the secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely not.
Granted, he might still be doing so, but finding himself in a jail cell rather than the life of luxury that he'd envisioned for himself. Damn. Rest in peace, Celeste.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That nigga's not here, chat. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe, dude. I'm mad I gotta keep covering, bro, but evidence just keep coming, man. Hit that bell, too, so y'all get notified. And comment what y'all want me to report on, bro. Somebody just told me to do Mo-P and to do Bloodhound Q50, but I just did Bloodhound Q50. Somebody told me to do Mo-P and Chicken P. I don't know why they want me to do peas and whatever, but I guess we're gonna do Mo-P and Chicken P coming up. But y'all comment what y'all want to see and stay tuned.